Good evening and welcome. I am yours truly, CHRONIXX, representing for the TR News and Reviews. I want to say welcome to another event or another episode or another broadcast right here on the TR News channel. Now, our topic today is saying, it's a question. It is in a question format. It is saying how to treat, well, it is a suggestive statement or a suggestive question, or how to treat someone who treats you like crap or use you. How do you treat them in return? It's a question. It's a question. It's a how to. So while I'm asking the question, I'm also giving an advice as to how to treat someone who use you and treat you like crap. All right. Before we go into that, though, I want to read you a story, and then we can elaborate on what we are trying to say. So greetings and welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing. Now, I am talking about Caril Walker. Caril Walker is a multi-award winning journalist who has worked for Loop Jamaica, the Jamaica Observer, and RJR Communications Group, and nationwide radio, among other media entities. He now resides in South Florida. The opinions expressed in his column represent the views of the writer and not necessarily that of the TR News and Reviews. Let me say that again. What I'm about to read is what was said by Caril Walker, and that is his opinion. Okay? Let me make that clear. It has nothing to do it has nothing to do with the beliefs or the philosophies of the TR News and Reviews. I just thought I would put it out there so you could know. All right, so that is introducing to you the critic. Now, the victim of the critic would have been CHRONIXX. We all know him, popular Jamaican reggae artist. Now, the topic of this article says, a view from the outside, a word to CHRONIXX from a media man. The media man being Caril Walker. Let's dive straight into that. And these things happen regularly to everyday people. You know, in your everyday life, you will see someone who something like this has happened to. You will also know of a brother or a sister who was faced with the same kind of situation. So it is not new. It is not new at all. And so we're going to talk about it, and we're going to ask your question. I mean, we're going to ask you, how would you treat, or as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you my perspective on how to treat somebody who treats you like crap, and also somebody who use you for the benefit of their upbringing, uprising, and then they forget about you. We're going to talk about that right now. All right, so let's dive into it. People have expectations. Oh yes, they do. And I happen to reside with somebody who has the most expectations from people who she don't even know. And because of this, she's destroyed because of her many expectations of a total stranger. Now, this is where I am not going to necessarily be in that department. My level of expectation from a total stranger is, while I would prefer if you do the right thing, while I would prefer if you do it the right way, I am not surprised when you do it the wrong way. You know, it's just a preference for me, but my expectations are just right in the middle. I would prefer you do it here. I would prefer you do it the right way. But if you've done it the wrong way, then, hey, All right, let's dive right into this. Let's not waste any more time. Now, listen to the article carefully. Listen to this carefully. Some years ago, while I was the crime court editor for the Jamaica Observer, I happened to stumble upon a strange situation that left me uncomfortable. Listen to me carefully. Sitting in the company's lobby was a young, aspiring Rastafarian artist who apparently had made an arrangement with a female colleague reporter to get a feature. The young man looked quite forlorn. I was drawn to his presence by my co-worker who marshaled the front desk. Caril, she said. So God, man, the youth sit down there long time now and don't even come out to him. It no look good. In Jamaican language, it no look good. I was livid. No one, whatever their status in life, should ever be treated that way. So I stormed into the newsroom, accosted the reporter who had the man waiting at her leisure, and told her in no uncertain terms to attend to the artist and stop treating people with disdain. Let's continue. She was under the pressure of work, but heeded my advice and saw the young man's need. Several months later, that same artist came to prominence. Listen me good. Several months later, that same artist came to prominence. How me fi trust and me not certain. Quote unquote taken from the artist's song. How me fi trust and me not certain. Big tune. That song Bad Man. And who sing it? I asked a colleague one day. A youth named CHRONIXX was the reply. It turned out it was the same young man who I saw languishing in the lobby. Now, CHRONIXX is a big star. He is rated among the best that Jamaica has to offer in the field of reggae. But for some reason, he seems to not want to interact with the Jamaican media. Maybe he still holds a grudge because he had to wait hours for a write-up when he had no name or fortune. Follow me carefully. Follow me carefully. We're going to go further. Now, this is... Hold on. This is right here, a picture of CHRONIXX and Dexter Daps and Coffee. And that picture was taken at Sumfest 2019. All right. Let's continue into the story. Let's continue into the story. CHRONIXX with fellow entertainers Dexter Daps and Coffee after Daps' performance at Sumfest. At the recently held Reggae Sumfest Festival, CHRONIXX declined to speak with us after his scintillating performance on Festival Night 1. The singer went to his vehicle and drove out of the venue, but took a beeline to witness Dexter Daps and the other remaining entertainers on the lineup. Here is the question. Here is the question. CHRONIXX, how come when you never boss, quote unquote, you were willing to sit hours waiting on a reporter, but now you arrive in, yes, and you are snobby. Remember, it was the Jamaican media and people who first endorsed you and presented you to the world as our favored son. Let's continue. You did the same thing some years ago on lawns of Jamaica House at Skaggy's benefit concert. I was there, said the reporter. Your entourage surrounded you and with the look of a disdain said, no media. And actually, I remember that. No media. That's what was said. Now we continue. It is interesting that an artist who sings so much about Africa and extol his love for people of African descent would be so haughty when dealing with his own people, yet we see you pandering to the millionaire overseas journalists who most of whom, by the way, are not of African descent. None of us Jamaican media workers are mega millionaires. We do not own the media houses and are struggling to survive like everyone else. I grew up in a place called Red Hills Road, which has communities similar to De La Vega City and Ensom City. Some of us even lived on capture land, quote unquote, behind zinc fences. We are the same cloth. Speak to us, your people. We all hold you in high esteem, and we are proud of the work you have done and continue to do. We have no expectations, and we love you. That is guaranteed. If it is that you, CHRONIXX, have decided that the Jamaican media is not worthy of your time, whenever your busy schedule, whenever your busy schedule allows you to be home, then say it, and maybe some of us will return the favor. It is common knowledge that when Jamaica endorses an artist, the world follows suit. Remember your roots. I must be said that it must be said that CHRONIXX is not the only artist who has adopted this stance, but at present he is the most popular one. We're going to continue. Big kudos must go out to Protege, Etana, Coffee, Bone Tequila, Beanie Man, Sprague Benz, and all the other artists who took the time out to come to the media tent after their performances at Reggae Fest 2019 to break words with the Jamaican people via the conduit of the local media. CHRONIXX, me, Carl Walker, I'm your biggest fan. You are a great artist, but speak to us lowly humans. Lastly, after attending Buju Banton Long Walk Freedom Concert and Reggae Fest 2019, I am yet to get a chance to hear you sing Capture Land live. Left, right, just soldiers are come. That's my view from the outside. And this was written by Carl Walker. All right, and I had introduced to you who Carl was. Now, let me say something now. Let me say something. I personally, well, I was about to say I know CHRONIXX. I was about to say I personally know CHRONIXX. I have performed on the same stage with CHRONIXX being the guitar player as he is the artist. I've spoken with him personally. I was also a promoter that booked CHRONIXX for a show in Jamaica. Well, he may not have known that I was the promoter. I've done so many things that I didn't talk about. I have been a promoter in Jamaica, promoting shows, and I was not on the front line. I was not the booking agent. I had nothing to do. I suggest what I want, talk about what I want, but no one knew that I was behind it. There's a lot of unseen work that I have done, and a lot of people don't know that I am the person behind it, because I am not the type of person who show off. I don't walk around and saying, oh yes, I did that. I don't walk around and say, oh yes, I did that too. I do it and I leave it alone. And so there's a lot of things that is being done, and people don't know that TR is behind it. Now, I have a friend who's done a song recently. The song is called Quiet Giants. His name is Siobhan. Quiet Giants, quiet giant. You don't see them, but the work that they do you see them all. You see the work of the giants, but you don't see them when they are working. That's that song allow me to reflect because I take that song that it represents me a lot. You know, I want to take the time out to say welcome to everybody in the stream. So I want to say, as I was saying before, I was about to say that I know CHRONIXX personally. I know where he's from. I know the district. I know the stories. I know blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, you never really know an individual. Things happen that you thought you know, but then you didn't really know. You thought you knew, but you didn't really know. Now, as a person who has been in the music industry for a very long time, there is something that I have done that was always a situation in the music industry, and that is I have been a great listener. For years, I would not speak. Whenever I am in a crew, I am in the company of a certain amount of people, what would I be doing? Listening. Everybody's talking, TR is listening. Now the question is, when somebody treats you bad, should you do them the same thing? When somebody treats you really bad, I say treat you like crap. Should you treat them back like crap? The answer is no. I'm going to tell you why I say this. I'm going to tell you why I say this. When somebody treats you like crap or like waste matter, you shouldn't try to do the same thing back to them. It does not separate the good from the evil. It does not separate the crap from the crap. All crap is crap. Just so you know. All crap is crap. Some may smell a little bit stronger. The stench from some may be a little bit heavier or less tolerable. But all of them have a funky smell or a funny smell. All of them exit from the same area. The exit gate, I call it. On the human being, there is that one exit gate. There is more than one exit gate. Some gates are multiple. Some gates are in and out. Like this gate is in and out. In, out. So this is an in and an out gate. It's an entrance and an exit. The mouth is an entrance and also an exit. The eyes is an entrance gate. The ears is an entrance gate. The down here is an entrance and exit gate. The rear gate is an exit gate. And nothing should really be entering through that gate. So everything that comes from that exit gate is, you understand what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Now, what I was saying is that all crap equal crap. Crap, crap. It doesn't matter if crap is blue, pink, yellow, purple, red, maga, fat, slim, watery. It doesn't matter what the color. It is all crap. Now, when somebody treats you like that, the waste matter, you should not treat them the same because it makes you no different from them. I am saying to you all today, be the difference. Be the light. I understand that when someone hurt you, you become bitter. When somebody hurts you, you become bitter. And really and truly, you want to evoke or you want to cast judgment or you want to revenge someone who hurt you. But all in all, you should rather try to love those who hate you. You don't have to have them in the same space. They don't have to eat from your plate. As a matter of fact, you don't eat from their plate, but allow them to eat from your plate. Feed them. Yes. Feed your enemy. Feed those that use you. Feed those that abuse you. Feed them. Yes. Love them. Yes. Love them. You don't eat from them. Avoid lingering in their space because they are weak. I will tell you this. I said it recently. I said some people that hate you, they are very weak. In fact, most people that hate on you, they are very, very, very weak. Some people hate you because they are a failure. They are a total failure. They tried everything and everything failed, and they hate that you are so prosperous, progressive, you're just going and you're just climbing, and they hate on you and they attack you because you're doing better than them. And some people hate you when you're not doing better than them either, but you are a threat to them. It's called jealousy. Yes, Carter Club, it's called jealousy. I want to take time out to welcome the 16 people in the building. Thank you so much for coming. It means a lot to have you all here. And that's what I say. Now, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. Now, if I should take this thing to the biblical root. Now, the biblical root, the Bible would tell you that you should leave all vengeance to God. That's what the Bible says. But all in all, when somebody hurt you and you carry the grudge, when you carry the bitterness, you only destroy you. When you carry envy and bitterness to someone who hurt you, it only hurt you, the individual that carries it, because guess what? The person who hurt you is moved on and is living their life happy. So while the person slapped you in your face, and you're like, how dare you slap me in front of my parents? How dare you slap me in front of my kids? I hate you. I hate you for doing it. This is what's going to happen to you. They moved on, and while they're drinking wine and champagne and having strong dinner and eating fancy food and while they are eating their wonderful food, living with their families, having a wonderful life, they forget about you. Most people who use you, abuse you, move on and forget about you. They don't remember that they did that to you. And you felt it. You knew it. You had the feeling. And so you are still feeling what they've done to you while they are living their happy life. So guess what? You're looking at them. I remember last year when he hit me in the face. I remember when he smacked me right in front of my mother. I remember when he hit me. I remember when he stole from me. I remember when he abused me emotionally. I remember when she abused me physically. I remember when he killed my father. I remember when he did that. I remember when he... And you remember everything. You are the one that is being destroyed. So the person destroyed your mother or your father or your child or something for you, and then you destroy yourself. You are actually worse than the person. I know it is easier said than done. I know that. I know it is easier said than done. The person have destroyed your cat, but you destroyed yourself. I know what I'm saying. I know what I am saying. The person destroyed your property, but you destroy yourself. Now you need to learn how to encourage yourself. You need to know how to get past your bitterness. You need to learn how to get past being angry. You need to learn how to get past the mess that someone tried to create in your life. Your life is now your responsibility. Gorilla Beer Tech, thank you for coming. Chrysler Imperial, I see you as well. Your life and your destiny is solely your responsibility. Living a bitter life is destroying yourself. Living a bitter life is destroying yourself. A lot of people destroy themselves because they don't even know their responsibilities. A lot of people don't even know their own responsibilities, so they destroy themselves in the event where they revenge other people and think that they are being made lighter. Leave them to karma. Karma will take care of the situation. Don't destroy yourself. Now, there's a statement that a friend of mine made years ago. As a matter of fact, quite a few girls made a statement like this, which is so wrong. I asked a girl, I like asking some people these questions, especially girls, I like ask them, how the hell did you get to be so beautiful? Ask God. What? Ask who? No. Quite a few girls have asked the question, especially the Jamaican ones. Oh my God, you are so beautiful. How did you get to be so beautiful? Ask God. Some of them say, ask mom, which is kind of right, yes. To some extent, asking your mom is right. Yes, that is right. Ask God? No. No. The way your body look has nothing to do with God. Some people did not know that. Lord of mercy, here we go. Here we go. Oh hell, here we go. How your body appear has nothing to do with God. I wonder if you realize what I'm saying, or do you know where I'm going? I see JJ Sip Talk in the building. Thank you for coming. JJ Sip Talk, it's good to see you here. I like something about you, JJ Sip Talk. I really like something about you. Thank you for coming. Sandra Watts, it's good to see you. Hello, TR. Ask my mom and dad. That is not a bad question. How your body appear and how your body looks have everything to do with your parents and eventually you, the individual. You always wonder how some people look undesirable to look on, and some people are so beautiful, and some people look like a handicap, and some people look retarded, and some people look like this and that, and you're going to blame God for that? Oh, God made you how he wanted you. Huh? No. Your parents are the cause of how you look. Your parents was drinking when she was pregnant with you. She was drinking rum and Red Bull. I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. She was walking in heels. She was doing all kind of nonsense while she was pregnant. She was smoking. She was cursing. She was feeding you with a lot of nonsense with the food that she ate while she was pregnant with you. And that's why you came out looking like a handicap, because your parents made you. You know, a lot of people are talking about ask God. Ask God. How are you so beautiful? Ask God. He made me. No. God made your spirit and your parents made your body. Yes. When you come out of your parents, you look like your mother. You look like your father, because they combined together and make you look the way you are. You become what you eat. You become what you hear. You become you become all the things that you intake into your system. That's what you become. So, when God made your spirit, it was there waiting for a body to live in. Your mother and your father come together and create your body so your spirit can live in there. Now that your spirit is living in the body, it is your job as the individual to take care of your body. So, if you stink, if you did not bathe for 7 days and you get stink, how did you get so stink? Ask God? No, you're not going to say that. Why are you so stink? Oh, ask God. He made me. What? God made you stink? No. God made your spirit, your parents made your flesh and your body, and it is now their job to take care of you. And after they wean you at whether 18, 19, 20, it is your job to take care of your dang self. So if you did not bathe, it is your job. If you did not eat, it is your job. If you did not drink, anything that you did not do, Lily Mutams, thank you so much for coming. Whatever you don't do, it's on you. So don't eat and then die and ask the question, why did I die? Oh, God did not feed me. What? It's not God's job to feed you. It's not God's job to clothe you. It's not God's job to do anything for you, as a matter of fact. What I will say about God, God has done his job. You want to know what God's job was? God created a platform for you to live, the heaven and the earth. One for the angels, one for mankind. After God did that, so God created a platform for you to live. God then produced the vegetable or vegetation so you can have it. God provide the water. God provide the minerals. God provide all the things that you have. So God, now listen to me. A lot of people don't understand, and we should take the example of God. What did God do? God made everything else before he made man. Listen to me carefully. God made everything else before he made man. So God prepared for man before man exists. We should take the same example and prepare a place and everything for your child before you make them. A lot of people make children with no preparation, including myself. I was a novice at the time. I am wiser now. I will not make that mistake again. Don't make children before you make the preparation for them. Make the preparation and then make your children. Yes, it's you make your picnic them. You are the sole maker of the child. Are you make him? Yes, is you make the girl or the boy or the child that you have, and how they look depend on how you treat your body during pregnancy. So, before you have your children, prepare your mental capacity, because children are hard labor and work. To take care of a child is one of the hardest jobs that exist in this universe. To take care of a child, much less children, it's the hardest job to do. I lift my hats to mothers. I lift my hats to fathers, but especially mothers. You see? So, what time is it? I have to make sure that I, hold on. This stream is scheduled for a certain time. I have to end the stream at 6 o'clock, sharp. As a matter, yes, 6 o'clock sharp. So I have to keep checking with the time to make sure that I have the right things. Now, what I'm going to say right now is that I want to take the time out to welcome everybody here. I want to take the time out to welcome everybody here. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Whatever you do to contribute to this stream. Sanju Watts, I see you. I see somebody else. I see Mia 2000 in the building. Thank you for coming. I see Slick Nico Twins in the building. Thank you for coming. I see Chrysler Imperial. I see a wife and a husband. Guys, I see a wife and a husband in here. They are the Davidson family. Welcome the Davidson family to the show. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate you. Thank you all for coming. All right, I feel welcoming TR. Sanjay Watts, you are so awesome. There is something about Sanjay Watts. We have Rubina Nigoma in the building. I am watching from Zambia. Oh, does that mean you're watching from Zambia? I wonder if, is she still here? I saw, Lily Mutams. Lily Mutams, are you still here? Because if Lily Mutams share the stream, or Mutams, if she shared the stream, then I can actually imagine that somebody from Zambia would be here because she is an African girl. And when she shares the stream, then it should invite Africans over here if they choose to be a part of the presentation. So I want to say thanks to her, even though I am not sure if she did. I am not sure. Oh, as a matter of fact, let me thank the people who shared the video because I know I'm seeing. I want to thank SF Rose for sharing the video. I want to thank the TR Show. Oh, that's me. I shared my video. I thank Chrysler Imperial for sharing my video. I also thank Derek C. Williams for sharing my video. I want to thank Davidson Cooking and family for sharing my video. Oh, you have a community tab. Oh my God, Davidson Cooking and family now has a community tab and they shared me out. Thank Mia 2000 for sharing me out. Those are the people that I see at this moment that shared. I think Amy always shared. Crystal, oh my God, Crystal Wall is in the building. Thank you for coming, Crystal Wall. I appreciate your presence here. But we are talking about when someone treats you like crap. Oh, Amazing Maisie, you shared on Twitter. Oh, thank you so much. Amazing Maisie for sharing on Twitter. I really do appreciate that share. You don't even know how I appreciate it. A share even means more to me than a like. I rather you share the stream. So if I were to pick one of two, I would pick share. If you ask me, TR, which one should I do? Should I like the stream or should I share it? I would say share. I'd rather if you share the stream even more than liking it. But I thank you in the same breath for liking the stream. It's really appreciated. Now we're talking about, well, we spoke about CHRONIXX already. We were talking about CHRONIXX, and CHRONIXX may have been in a bitter situation. He may have been in a bitter situation. I don't know. I hope I will get the chance to interview him because that would mean a lot to me. So somebody please to reach out to CHRONIXX and tell him that TR needs to interview him on the TR News and Reviews. As a matter of fact, why would I ask you to reach out to CHRONIXX when I have more possibilities of reaching out to CHRONIXX? I know him. Well, I think I know him. I know his musicians. And I have easier access to him probably than everybody in the chat. So I guess I should probably reach out to CHRONIXX and have him come on here so we can ask him some questions. Now, there are speculations that he may have been bitter against the Jamaican media houses, also Jamaican promoters. CHRONIXX hardly perform in Jamaica. And I remember when he was booked for a show one year, and I'm not saying that anything is wrong with it. I am not saying that anything is wrong with upholding standards, because CHRONIXX was one of the artists that I speak highly about. And there is something that I love about CHRONIXX that I talked about for years. I've been talking about this situation with CHRONIXX. And the fact that CHRONIXX create a level of standard and he stands up for something. That is what I love about CHRONIXX. He stands up for something. He knows what he wants. He knows where he's going. He has a blueprint of his life and his musical journey. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's not making a mistake. He knows what he's doing. So his strategies work for him. And at the end of the day, you decide how you live on Earth's plane. You decide how you survive. You decide how you look. You decide what you eat. You decide what you drink. You decide the friends you keep, because you could not have done that years ago. When you were born, your mother friends had to be your friends. Your mother friend, children had to be your friends when you were born. You did not choose your mother, you did not choose your father. You did not choose to be born in Jamaica or the United States. You did not choose these things. So when you get the chance to choose something for yourself, good God Almighty, choose the right things. Choose the right people. Stop eating the wrong crap and getting fat like myself. Stop eating away. You finally get a chance to pick and choose what you eat. Eat the wrong things. Eat the right things and stop getting fat looking like a cow or a gorilla. Not gorilla bear tech. I'm not even sure what you look like, really and truly. So I'm not talking about you. Don't look crazy. Treat yourself properly, okay? Eat properly. Drink properly. Exercise properly. Talk to right people. How do you know the right people? Don't rush into relationships with people. And I'm not just talking about a fiance or a spouse. Don't rush in. Me too, TR. Sanju, what's you getting fat? Jamaican men love fat women, you know. How fat are you? Let me evaluate you for a minute. Jamaican men love fat women, you know. Some of them love slim women, but, you know, Jamaican love when the woman have a nice rear and she has a nice tear. You are dropping wood. You're dropping wood on me cause me fat because I get fat. 5 pounds over, but I am beautiful. Sanju, what I need to look at you? I need to look at you to see if you're telling the truth. She's 5 pounds over, but she's beautiful. Come on. 5 pounds over is good. 5 pounds. Well. 5 pounds over is not so bad, you know. Now, Davidson, what's her name again? I can't see your picture. Sanji, I can't see your picture even if I look at it. I really can't see your picture. I would have to look. Do you have another social media so I can look at you? Because as a matter of fact, I need to look at you because you are a member of the royal family. Tear me too much pounds over. I lost. well, I think Mr. Jerome still loves you with your over pounds, you know. She said she lost tracks of her pounds. She's gone several pounds over. Oh my God. I can imagine. I saw a picture of Davidson that she sent me. And she was all slim and trim and looking all, you know what? I must not address Mr. Davidson, Jerome wife, like I'm in lust of her. Jerome, can I talk about your wife for a little bit? I know you won't be upset. I see that you two have a very good relationship. I see that both of you have a very good relationship. And I see that, you know, you have been doing your things for years. Now Jerome Davidson, now his wife, years ago, was like this. Well, not like my finger. She was more slender. She was more, but then over the years, she gained a few more pounds, as she said in the chat, and she became a little bit more curvy. So when you know what? Jerome, I'm going to leave your wife alone. I'm going to leave your wife alone. It is not right for me to talk about your wife as if I'm looking at her from a sexual perspective. I am not supposed to be looking at the man's wife like I am having thoughts. There you go. So I'm supposed to just say, oh, hi, hello. Yes, I must not talk about your... I found extra 10 pounds. SF Rose found 10 extra pounds recently. It's true. When I was sleeping, I would not hear her footsteps. I'm now hearing them. I just have baby fat. Crystal Wall, oh, that's awesome. Crystal Wall, just stop here. You're about to dig yourself a ditch. It's true. It's true. It's true. I am not about to dig myself a ditch. I dig myself a ditch already. I am about to fall in the ditch. That's what you should say. T-Ha is about to fall in the ditch. But, you know, this corona, no, I'm not talking about that girl. No, I'm not talking about her. But after this whole pandemic season, most of us gain an extra 10 pounds, 2 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds. I think I gained 15 pounds since the pandemic. My face, no. When I get big, it shows right here. When you see my cheeks start going up, it means I am eating the wrong things. And my timing, TR, it's good when persons have good relationship to, hold on. It's good when people have good relationship. Jerome, it's okay. TR, him good man. Certain things, no worry. Oh, all right. There you go. You see it? She's saying that certain things does not worry them as a couple because they know what they stand for. I see something say unstoppable in my chat. Does this mean that there's an unstoppable in my chat? I think there has to be unstoppable TV. Oh my goodness. Guys, hold on. Hold on. Up in here on this blessed Sunday, how is everyone doing? Unstoppable TV has graced us for the very first time. Guys, put your hands together and make welcome to the TR News and Reviews Unstoppable TV. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Now, I called your name recently, Unstoppable TV, right here on the show. You better allow me here, sir. You better allow me. Now, I called his name recently because I went to an Unstoppable show, and Unstoppable invite his people to subscribe to the TR News and Reviews. Now, after the subscription, about 7 to 8 of the Unstoppable people came to the Unstoppable News and Reviews. But unfortunately, we've never seen the Unstoppable TV himself. And so when we see him arrive after his wife, then we know the power of a woman. Now we realize how powerful women can be. His wife led him to this stream. Yes, he did not come to this stream because he liked ya. He did not come to the stream because he had a few minutes to spare. He came to the stream because JJ Sip Talk is over here and T-Ha is dangerous. What is wifey here? Lord, 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 I am becoming, had no idea. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I know what happened. JJ Sip Talk is playing the stream and you're hearing it. So even though you're not seeing it, you're hearing TR's voice echoing across the living room because TR voice is very loud. I speak very loud. I project very... Watch him. Oh my God, the power of a woman. You know what? I am going to write a song. I am going to write a song, and the song is going to be called The Power of a Woman. I remember back in the day when a woman would lead me to do things that I never wanted to do. Well, I guess I wanted to do it. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. I wanted to do it. Now I'm going to tell you what I did one time. Not straying from the topic too far, but of course, how to treat someone who treats you like crap is a good topic to fit this story into. So let me fit the story right into it. Now, I was living in Spanish Town at the time. Strathmore to be exact. I had my girlfriend in Portmore, Silverstone to be exact. Thank you, JJ Sip Talk, for leading the sheep over here. Oh, you're not the shepherd. No, you're not the shepherd. Thank you for leading the Unstoppable into the TR News and Reviews that I don't have to cuss him after today. I was cussing him Friday. Was it Friday? I don't know. But 2 streams ago, I think, I was cussing Unstoppable Live While I was bigging up the unstoppable people that came here, I was saying, big up Kimon Unstoppable. Big up Elizabeth Liba Unstoppable. Big up all these Unstoppable. But I was saying to them, it is unfortunate that Unstoppable sent you all here and he has not yet arrived. But I want to lift my hats to the woman. Woman, that's why I feel love woman, so you know. That's why I feel love woman, so you know, because they lead the men right in the TR's snare. I must have been sleeping those days. So, this is what I have to say now of how powerful a woman is. A woman is so influential that she can get a man to do crazy things. I will tell you some of the things that women do in Jamaica. Women, actually, even the bad guys in Jamaica. This moment, guys, I know some of you will not understand what I'm saying. Enough women in Jamaica lock the bad man them strap. So when bad man apart and I go somewhere, is the woman carry his gun. Yes, the woman carries his gun. She keeps his gun in her purse. She keeps it in her Victoria's Secret underwear. She keeps it in her bosom. She keeps it all over her. And guess what? Many times when police kill those same bad men, guess who leaked? The woman. Because the man stopped deal with the woman correctly, he never treat her properly, so she decided to sell him out. And this is what she will do. She called the police and she say, hey, you remember those 5 guys that they found down by Boulevard recently? I know who did it. When you check it neatly, the same girl who locked the strap for the guy years ago is the same girl that sell out the same guy. Women are very influential, and you have to be careful. While the woman can build you to the heavens, they can tear you to hell as well. The same woman that build you through the clouds, the same woman will take you right back down below the ground because she has the power to do it. Now, let me tell you the story quickly before everybody leaves. I was living in Spanish Town in Strathmore Gardens. The woman that I love dearly, I love this woman, I love her. This was one of my first love, the first woman that I was in love with. She lived in Portmore. Not only was I in love with her as a person or as a human being for being such a nice character, but I was in love with her sex as well. Yeah, man, me did love how she fling it up on the left and fling it up on the right and bubble and go on and all them things. Me did love it. Love it, man. Yeah, me did love it. So, one night at about 1:59 or 1:29 a.m. in the morning, this was what happened. She called me to say, TR. No, she didn't call me TR, but I'm going to just say TR. She said, TR, hey, I am going in the bathroom now to take a cold shower. I am so horny. I'm going to masturbate. I'm like, what? No. You can't have a man and he's masturbating. That is not right. It ain't right. So guess what happened? I was already in my bed, almost sleeping. I got out of my bed, go to the bathroom, take a shower, put my clothes on. I said, baby, wait, don't masturbate. You should not masturbate when you have a boyfriend like me that love when you put it on for me. So I put on my clothes. I didn't own a car at the time, so I didn't have my own car. At that time of the night, regular taxi was not running. So robot taxi was not running that time of the night. So I had to call. As a matter of fact, I had to walk from my house about 1.5 miles to get a taxi on the main road because I did not even have credit to call a taxi. So I had to go on the main road to get a taxi. Now I got a taxi, got to Portmore, and when I reached to Nagazed, for those who know Portmore, when I got to a place called Nagazed, I was now about 5 miles from Silverstone, where my sexy girlfriend lived. Guess what happened? I called her upon reaching Nagozed, 5 miles away from her. Remember, she's the one horny, not TR. I was not the horny one. She was horny. So I was going to fulfill her need, not mine. While mine would be fulfilled as well, I was not in need that night. But I decided to fulfill her need. Guess what happened? When I called her, no, not called, when I text her that I reached because I didn't have phone call to call. I said to her, hey, I am in Nagozed. Can you come get me? Remember, she drive. She has a car. And while she's horny, she could actually come pick me up in Spanish Town, but she did not do that. It was too late for her to travel to Spanish Town to pick me up for the sake of fulfilling her desires, her needs. See, she said, no, she's not coming for me. She's already in her bed, naked, and she's not going to get up and get out of her bed to come get me, to come service her. She did not. So guess what I did? I walked from Nagozed to Silverstone. Got there tired, blowing, sweating. And I went there, and I should be bitter at her, but I didn't. I went to the house, and I labored for a good 45 minutes and make sure that she got what she deserved. She was now happy. She was now happy, and guess what? She did not take me back home. I had to stay there the night and find my way home the following morning. You see that? That's what I have done for a woman that needed TR. Sandra Watts, sit your ass down where you think you're going. You're not going. Stay here. All right. Now, I am saying that to say this. When somebody treats you bad, it doesn't mean you should treat them the same, you know? David's cooking family, she knows what I'm talking about. Miss B Town Hester, thank you so much for coming. Now, what time is it? We have to end this live at 6 o'clock. In 20 minutes, we have to end this live. Get well soon, SF Rose. Watch ya. So SF Rose sick and JJ knows, and I don't know. I'm kidding. I see Ruben in the building. Thank you for coming in, Ruben. I want to take this time out to say welcome to a bunch of people who I've seen in the chat earlier today. Amazing Maisie, thank you for coming. Sanju Watts, thank you for coming. Carter Club, thank you for coming. SF Rose, thank you for coming. Crystal Wall, thank you for coming. Davidson Cooking and Fun Family, thank you for being here. Ruben Ngoma from Zambia, thank you for coming. There was another person. Unstoppable TV, thank you for coming. I also saw JJ Sip Talk, I called her name already. If I did not call your name, I beg you pardon. TR, I was just telling you, TR, I was just telling you are a bad man. You satisfy her, gone, TR. I am not leaving. Oh, okay. I'm a bad man, satisfied her, gone. Now, the topic, thank you, Greg Manley, for dropping my link. So for those who are in the chat, Greg Manley is dropping the link to my main channel. Go get him, and also get the TR show. We are rocking. This is the TR show. Typing in the chat. Oh, that's not typing. Hold on, let me type in the chat. Hold on, give me a minute. Let me type in the chat quickly. I don't want any of you to leave. You know, don't leave because I'm not done yet. Let me just type in the chat for a minute. Hold on. All right, we're ready again. We are ready again. We are ready again. Yes, yes, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. That is gospel. Yes. So I was saying, whenever you have been used by a person, don't treat them the same way. I know your heart is telling you to treat them like they treat you. But revenge is not the best road. It is never the best road. Now, there is something that I teach in some of my previous lectures. Um, I need to do streams for these lectures particularly because I always mix up my streams with all kinds of things. You come to my stream, I'm talking about orange, I end talking about mango, or I went on to guinea. So I need to make a stream about guinea separately from the orange and the jackfruit. You know, that's what I need to do. Now what I'm saying, I've said this in a previous lecture that we came into earth, spirit, soul, and body. And many of us operate in the reverse, and that's why many of us are hurt. That's why many of us are sick. That's why many of us don't even know how to do or how to arrive at a wise decision because you have already made the wrong choices in how you operate and how you do things. Now, you came here into earth, spirit, soul, body. So your body was the last thing that arrived on this sphere. Now, how do we operate in earth? We operate in the reverse. We operate body, soul, spirit. And that's why we are destroyed. That's why we make so many mistakes. Because we are driving in the reverse looking forward. Make it sink a little bit. Make it sink a little bit. We are driving in the reverse looking forward. I remember a guy when I was in Jamaica. He was my very good friend. He used to pass my gate because he has to pass my gate from and to work. He passed to work and he would stop at my gate and he say, "Hey, TR, wagwan. Everything good? Yeah, man. All right, respect. Little more." On his way from work, he would pass me and he would do the same thing. TR, wagwan. Me dey no brother. Little more. All right, cool. Guess what happened? If he was a musician too, he was a drummer. I was the guitar player, he was a drummer. He used to stop at my gate and held long conversations. We were that good friends. He bought a car and had a good sound system in there as well, excuse me. And then he started passing my gate, and this was his acknowledgement. From a conversation to a mink mink. Hi, brother Glenn. I'm just calling him Glenn for now. So, Sandy K, thank you for coming. Now, he passed me. He passed me. The same guy who used to stop and have a conversation, and we used to talk about how we've been mistreated as young musicians and so forth and so on. He's now not having conversations anymore. He passed and he said, "Bink, bink, horn." He passed, he goes, "Bink, bink." Pass, he comes, "Bink, bink." All right, brother, respect. Guess what? One day I was going to work, and from where I lived, which was Lariston at the time in Spanish Town, we had to walk out to Thompson Pen main road to take a taxi. He used to walk, he would drive past me in the alley, and of course on the main road, out to the main road. And he would do the same thing with his big music in his car. He used to pass me on the road walking, and this is what he used to do. Bink, bink. All right, brother. Now, both of us are going into the same direction. He's the only person in his car, and he would never yet one day stop and say, "Let me give Tiara a ride." Never. Never, ever. But I still have the good heart. I was still friends with him. I did not criticize him. I did not say, Why are you so mean? I did not say anything. I allowed him to be him. I was still TR. Now, he used to pass me with his big music. Sometimes you hear his music from 2 miles away coming. His music is thumping and thumping and thumping and thumping. And he would pass me again. Beep, beep. I said, all right, Brother Glenn. Guess what? We went to a crusade one night at a church in Spanish Town. I remember the church until today. The church was Pastor Carter Church of Thompson Pen Road. That was the church that I was at. The guy who drove to the service the night, remember, the guy lived about 1 minute from where I lived. He drove. Would you believe that when church was dismissed, we talked as a people, you know, hey, hi, Sister Rose, hey, Sister Pam, Brother Calvin, you know, we shake hands and meet and greet at the end of the service like Jamaicans do. Now, after the meet and greet, he jumped in his car. He did not offer TR a ride home. I am not upset about it. He jumped in his car. He did not offer TR a ride home. Remember, we live like 1 minute away from each other. The guy jumped in his car, and you know, his music is already on, so he started his engine. His fancy music was now playing, and he was like, you know, big music. Now, this is what the guy did. The guy put his car in whatever he put it, held on to the steering, and did this. Boom! There was a wall, there was a big wall, the church wall, in front of him. He looked back and drove into the wall ahead of him. Now, you see what happened there? He was really reversing, but he had the car in drive and got distracted by saying hello to a church sister and forgot that the car was still in drive as opposed to reverse. So when he pressed his gas, he landed straight into the wall. Guess who helped him? Again, TR. I did not say you bugger you, like Jamaicans would say. I did not say you rich you. You never say life hard. Squander your money, now you live it like dog. Me never said nothing about him. Me just help him to put his bumper back well. To fix his car bumper back how it should be. Oh my God. I helped him. I see somebody new in the building. Hold on. I see somebody new in the building. Angela M is here. And I see Ohima. Ohima Sophia. Thank you so much for coming. Blessings. Is it 6 o'clock yet? 8 minutes to go. All right. Guys, in 8 minutes, we're going to raid a 6-minute premiere. One of my friend has just started his YouTube channel. You all know him. I play his music all the time. His name is CHRONIXX. SG CHRONIXX. He has a premiere at 6 o'clock. I want all 22 people here to go to his premiere 6 o'clock. The premiere is 6 minutes long. So we all can go there and stay for the premiere. Agree? Can we do that? Sophia, I want you to do that too. Angel Blue, thank you for coming. Hi, how are you? I want all of you to let us raid him. He's a Jamaican. He's my brother. He was on my show last night. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play one of his songs right now, so you, for those who don't know, will know who I'm talking about. Let me just play one of his songs quickly, so we know who we're talking about. I play this song so often on my show that it is becoming a theme song. You know, whenever you hear, we're going to drop the, as a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop the link in the stream, and we all go over there and give it a like. Hey Ruth Dale, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming in. I want to also thank everybody for the like. We're heading out. It's now 5:54. In 6 minutes, we are heading out to the show. We're gonna head out to the show. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord. No better way to end the stream with a song. Hold on. Guys, I don't want anybody to leave the stream. I don't want anybody to leave the stream. with that being said, we want to thank you all for coming. 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 It's been a pleasure sharing with you. It's been a pleasure sharing with you. It's early, but we're going there to hang out. We're going right there to hang out until the premiere start. We're going there to have a talk. So we're gonna raid CHRONIXX. We're gonna raid him right now. His name is CHRONIXX. So it's the TR-raid. TRRAIDDD. TR-raid. TR-raid. So the guy who produced this track that we were just playing already, the track that we are just playing was produced, arranged by this guy.